Hi, my beautiful people. I'm so sorry. I was like finishing up some things. Um, Now I'm done. I'm about to hop on the camera. I'm gonna do my makeup today. I'm gonna do my makeup today. My daughter has some sports going on this afternoon, and I like to look, presentable. Like some days, like I don't be like feeling right sometimes. So I like to at least like do something that will help me feel good, and that's just like putting on makeup and looking presentable. So I see there's nobody on here right now. That's all good. You already know that that doesn't stop the grind. That doesn't stop me talking. So I'm gonna continue to talk. As I am setting up to start on my makeup, I am going to set up the camera so that way you guys woo! You guys, I got a humidifier. I have really bad allergies, so I got a humidifier. I'm not gonna lie, my nerves are a little bad this morning because like I've been dealing with you guys know like when you guys oh my gosh, I feel like I was talking this whole entire time and I don't even know if it even got me like saying anything. But I'm saying right now, I'm trying to hook this up so you guys can see me. Hi Nick. Just looking for your little tail. Where is she at? I'm trying to set up my I was talking for like the past like 2 minutes and I don't even think like the phone picked it up, but it's all good. I just said that I had to finish some things up, so I wasn't talking. Oh my gosh, can you guys wait? Neek, hold on. I am going to, what you say, bruh? I have to use the bathroom. I have to use the bathroom. So I don't know if you guys can just wait a little bit for me. I got to go. I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna put you guys on mute real fast. I don't know what somebody. Yeah, I only been on here for 3 minutes and y'all already starting up saying some crazy stuff. Uh, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can turn on my lighting so you guys can see me. Can y'all see me? Yeah, there you go. You guys can see me. Um, yeah. Ooh, that water's cold. You guys, like, usually first thing in the morning, I love putting like ice cold water on my face. It just does something to my body. Hola, what's up, Banana? What's up, you guys? What's up, homie? What's up? Why y'all be asking like weird questions? Why would somebody ask you that? Why would y'all ask you weird questions? I'm not understanding. Am I missing something? I'm blessed. How are you? I'm blessed. How are you? Okay, y'all may see me go in and out is because I'm gonna throw on some makeup. My daughter has some sports going on today, and I want to look presentable and look like something. And plus, like, I don't know, you guys. Like sometimes when I be like wearing like baggy clothes and like just like lounge wear, sometimes I just be feeling. Y'all can't hear me. Hold on. Let me see. Volume. Can you hear me or no? Can y'all hear me or no? Can y'all hear me? Yes, no? Shit. Okay, the way I have my phone, the volume button, y'all can't hear me? Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Hi, Sarah. Did we talk before? You look kind of familiar. Okay, you guys. You guys can hear? Okay. Yeah, sometimes when I be like wearing, you can't hear? Hold on. You would say you can hear it after I just got off and got back on. No, no, no. You would say that. I'm talking to Neek. I'm talking to Neek. Maybe you know what, Sarah? I love people like you. Yeah, spread that positivity. Because honestly, someone asked me how's my morning going. My morning, I'm not gonna lie, my nerves are kind of pretty bad right now. My nerves are kind of bad right now, right? And the reason why my nerves are kind of bad right now is because I have been encountering a lot of like mean, dismissive, what else can I say? Mean, dismissive, people that don't have empathy and very, thank you. I gotta get them threaded, but I appreciate it. That have just very nasty attitudes and they don't have the patience. Ooh, thank you, Neek. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, Neek said that she had worship this morning. Amen to that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Why God is always so good, right? Um, I was like, I was trying to get some things like together with my apartment complex, right? So the woman I was originally talking to, she's really, really sweet, and we got disconnected somehow, right? So I was trying to get in contact with her. So then I talked to another woman, and the woman that I talked to was very disrespectful to me. Like she was just like not really listening to like I didn't want to talk to her, right? So at first I was like, hey, I got disconnected. She's like, yeah, I'm aware. Like the lady you were talking to transferred you over to me, and now you're talking to me, and I'm helping you with your issue. And we talked before, and when she was kind of like running back my issue, she had everything wrong. She wasn't thoroughly listening to me, and it was pointless, right? So I was like, hey, I just rather talk to the other woman. Then she was like, well, like, you know, you can talk to me or whatever. So I was like, fuck it. I got to start really listening. When something tells me to listen, like, well, not something, when God gives me the discernment to like listen to him, I really got to start obeying. So I started talking to this girl and like, she was checked out. Like she was not trying to listen to me. She was talking over to me. She was not trying to help me, nothing, right? And I was like, damn, like God already told me, like, tell her no thank you, be adamant, and tell her you want to talk to the other woman. So I was like, hey, like the other woman just like, you know, we got along better, and I feel like she was really listening to me. With us, there's like a disconnect. Like no disrespect, I like you too, but like I'm going through a lot right now, and I don't need somebody that's like rah rah. Like that's the last thing that I need right now, because I've been doing my best to stay calm, right? So she didn't like that I said that, which is understandable, and she was like, oh yeah, well, okay, yeah, whatever, what you say. And I was like, okay. She got off the phone. She didn't say she was gonna have the other woman call me or anything, right? So I was like, oh my God, because there's just been ongoing stuff going on, right? So I started praying. I started praying to God. I was like, God, now I'm guilty because I've been going on ChatGPT, asking ChatGPT what to do and all that stuff. And I promise you, I'm not gonna ask ChatGPT a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna come to you, God, right? And I said, I'm gonna stop depending on ChatGPT. And y'all don't laugh because I'm so serious. It's not funny, okay? So anyway, so after I said that, right, I told God, I said, God, like you are the one that can you are in control. You are the one that can have the other girl that I got disconnected with call me. You are the person that can move mountains. You are the person that I need to be speaking to, and you are the person that anything that I ask, God, when it comes to your people, you always say you're not gonna leave your people. You know, so I'm gonna trust you and handle the situation, right? Because I didn't think that the other girl liked my response, so I didn't think that she was gonna do the right thing. So I was like, God, I just pray that she does the right thing and relay the message and have the other girl call me, but you're in control. I'm gonna look to you. I'm gonna stop looking to men. I'm gonna stop looking to people. I'm gonna look to you. Amen. I'm gonna look to you because you are the person that I should be praying to. You are the person that I should go to. You are my source. And I was, child, I was up there praying up a storm, right? So after that, I prayed, I continued to work, I let it go. Tell me why the woman called me about an hour later. She's like, hey, I lost power. I am so, so sorry. But like, you know, when I was talking to you, and everything. Like, I don't know, like, I just really want to help you. Gosh, man, God is so good. God is so good. She's like, I really want to help you, and I know that this has been ongoing, and, you know, like, I'm going to do all I can to make it right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, God shows up, bro. Don't depend on men. Don't believe what people tell you. My eyebrows look a little bit crazy, so excuse it. Don't believe what people tell you. Like, when in doubt, pray. I'm telling you, when in doubt, pray. And I've been slipping. I've been sinning a lot lately. Let me go ahead. Let me see. The vast majority of people in our society simply want a reaction and don't think of effect of the things they do or say. Sarah, thank you so much for saying that, because that's exactly what I've been running into. Like, it's like, with me, I told y'all, I used to be like the crash out queen, and I will like tell people about themselves. And I never bit my tongue, right? And the hard thing about me is me being like that, it opened a lot of doors for me in a positive way. So when people will like try me, I would say, look, like, I'm telling you, this is not what you want. So solve it, and solve it right now. Or else I'm about to crash out in this. Like, I was a lot like that. And it got me everything I wanted. I sound hella crazy, I know. It got me everything I wanted. It made things move. It made people do things. But that's not the right way to go, right? And even God was telling me, hey, like, that's not how I want you to move. I want you to move like me. I want you to move like Christ. So, so now me trying to be right, me trying to overlook people being rude, me trying to deal with people in a respectful way, me trying to deal with how the world is now has been very, very hard for me. It has been very hard for me. And so I pray to God. I'm like, God, like, I feel like, I tell my grandmother too, I was like, hey, I feel like when I used to crash out and cuss people out, I feel like that worked better for me versus how everything is now. Like, you trying to be nice, you trying to be a good person. And I feel like people don't hear me. You know what I mean? And so, but God told me to keep my peace. God told me to keep my peace. So that's what I've been doing, but it's been really hard. Can anybody in the chat relate to me? Can anybody relate? Can anybody relate to me? Or am I just talking? Can anybody relate? I see what Banana have put 100. Can anybody relate to anything that I'm saying? Or is it just me? I know I'm not alone. I'm telling y'all that I know I'm not alone. Anybody here? I'm alone there. Nick said most definitely. Thank you guys. Yeah. I relate, bro. Banana said, yep. Okay, that's okay. That's what and that's what I love. I can relate to you guys, you know? And sometimes I be feeling like I'm just all by myself. Like, I feel like I'm all by myself. I know it's not true. I know for a fact it's not true, but I feel like I am just like awkward, weird in this world by myself. Nobody understands. And that's how I be feeling. And it's like, I was raised to respect people, man. And so the girl on the phone, like, she was being so disrespectful to me and like dismissing, I'm like, bro, you don't understand. I was like, people are crazy out here. People are crazy out here. So I keep telling you guys the stuff that I'm dealing with. And I said, for real, yes. I'm like, I keep telling y'all the stuff that I'm dealing with, and y'all don't do nothing about it. And then, but once somebody gets hurt or I don't approach people, okay? But once something bad happens, then y'all want to do something, but y'all not listening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I told you guys, like, nowadays in this day and age, you can't, Nick said, definitely people are unhinged people. Exactly. So I told him, I'm like, hey, like, I'm trying to communicate, and I be trying to communicate effectively in the right way, because you don't know what people are going to do. And it's like, God has been telling me to do things the right way, right? But it's been hard. So I was telling the woman over the phone, I'm like, man, like, everything that I'm bringing to you guys' attention, nothing is being handled. Y'all not doing nothing. But that's how bad things happen, And once I said that, she was like, you know what? She was like, okay, now, and that's what we don't want, Because I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying, you guys know how people, you say something to somebody, they're barely holding on by a thread. And I can understand that, because nowadays and age, man, it's hard to pay bills. It's hard to pay daycare. I can even say that, you guys, for daycare with my son, I tried to apply to get it covered, because before he was adopted, I'm super ashy. Y'all didn't tell me? I'm hella ashy. I'm always ashy though. And once he got adopted, they stopped covering child costs, right? But daycare is $300 a week, okay? $300 a week for daycare. So I was trying to apply and get assistance and all that stuff. And they're like, you make too much. You barely make over what it is, right? So I'm like, y'all expect me, a single mom, to pay $300 a week for childcare only for like 2 or 3 days? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it's like I know people are. It's hard for people to pay their car payment, their car insurance. It's hard for people to pay credit card bills. A lot of people have debt. It's hard for people to pay debt. I understand. And then on top of that, you people have like dysfunctional lives and a lot of things going on in their lives. I understand there's a lot of stuff going on. So I feel like people have reasons to be unhinged. People have reasons to act act the way they're acting. But come on, bro. Like at what cost? Like, you know what I mean? Like people are just it's been a lot. Um what? If y'all looking for women that listen and do stuff for likes and stuff like that, this is not the channel, okay? If you're looking for somebody that does something strange for a little piece of change, it's not here. And I mean that with all due respect, okay? It's not here. Sorry, boo. I'm not gonna shake ass for a little piece of cash, okay? Baby. I'm not doing that. 300? Nah, 300's not enough. 300 is not enough. Prosper life, God, yes. You guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not the type, like, when I come on here and talk to you guys, I don't come on here to be cute, to be pretty, to try to get likes, to be aesthetically pleasing. Like, my life is not like that, man. My life be getting dysfunctional. Life be life, and you got what I'm saying? And I don't be having good days. Lately, I have not been having good days. It's been hard for me. But, you know, through prayer and through everything that I'm going through, I have not been wanting to come on here and talk to you guys. I have not. But God told me, he was like, hey, get on here. Get on here. Keep showing up. Keep going. That's what I'm doing. But I have days where I'm like, what the hell am I doing this for? Like, trying to be a good person in a cruel world like this shit's not working. Like, it's not. It's not. So I gotta stay prayed up. Like, when I'm done talking to y'all, I already have my coffee and my dinner and everything. Oh, my baby is texting me. Gotta text her back. Hi, B Millie. Hi. Nope. And Nick laughing. Yeah, y'all dudes be wanting somebody to do a little strange for a little piece of change. Like, what the heck? I had one dude ask me one time, he's like, hey, you know, I have a roster of girls and I don't want to commit, but are you willing to like jump in the rotation? You know, like it don't got to be nothing serious, but like, you know, you can just, you know, be on the team. I'm like, okay, do I look desperate? That's what I don't understand. That's the thing. Like, you guys, a lot of low vibrational men, they like me a lot. I don't know why. And it made me question. I'm like, you know, am I like putting out low vibrational vibes? Like, I don't know what the heck was going on. But like a lot of low vibrational men that don't want to change, they want me all the time, right? And they don't really have nothing to offer. But they like, you know, oh, you're not in my league, you know, you're out of my league, but I still want you, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I understand that, but like, babe, if you're not in my caliber or you're not where I'm at, I don't understand why I even try. I don't understand why I even try. Turning to comedy. Okay, well, you know what? That's like, this is a lot, I think. This is not to you, B Millie, but like, people that don't know me, they always used to say, like, why are you so angry? I'm not an angry person. Like, this is not to you, but B Millie said, turn into comedy instead of anger. I love that you said that because I always watch like funny videos. Like when I want, like, if I'm having like a hard time, I love humor and I try to be funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be funny. Sexy Red, y'all don't see. Hey, we like sexy over here, okay? I know y'all may not know, but I'm a little ratchet, low key. We like sexy over here. Don't disrespect me. I don't know if am I supposed to take that as I can't take that as a compliment because we love sexy over here. Anyway, yeah, I was like I try. I told you guys I try to keep my peace no matter what. That's what I love most about myself. Even though life, I'm not gonna cuss. Even though life freaking sucks and it's not fair, I told my grandmother, I'm like, it's not fair. She was like, life is just not fair. It's never gonna be fair. Well, how are you gonna handle it? How are you gonna handle it? You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Keep being a good, honest person. Vampires want your spotlight. Listen, I got rid of my last vampire last week. Cause like after, like, you guys, if you talk to somebody, right? I don't care if it's a friend, a family member. Thank you guys so much for nine likes. You guys, if you guys like the vibe, please subscribe. If you guys like, think I'm entertaining and like what you see and like what I be talking about, always, subscribe if you want to. So that way you can vibe with me in the mod gang. You feel me? Love my mods. Shout out the mods. Oh, the last vampire, like if you talk to somebody, bro, and after you talk to them, something does not sit well in your spirit and they rub you the wrong way and they got you like tussling with like weird vibes and weird feelings and like you feel bothered, angry, anxious, any of that, cut them off. That's a spiritual vampire. And I got rid of the last one. And it's like, we always been friends for a long time, but it's like, something about her. I can't. I had to let it go. And I had to get rid of a lot of spiritual vampires. And that's the thing about me is like, people always come up to me and say, oh my gosh, I love your energy. I love you. Like maybe we can hang out and stuff like that. And when I usually hang out with them, it's bad, and everything is about them, what they can get from me. They want me to pour into them. They want me to give them confidence. They want me to give them self-esteem. That's not my job. And I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, that's the main reason why I left my last situation. Because I was like, bro, like, I can't fix you, homie. I got to fix my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was like, I can fix myself to be better for the next, Like, I can't fix you. I can't fix people. I can most definitely, y'all didn't tell me I got hella Vaseline. I can most definitely be encouraging, you know what I mean? Be a light in your life, add to your life. But I'm not God. I can't fix you. So I was coming across a lot of people that wanted me to fix them. And I will try, but you can't save the world. And that was like a hard reality check for me. And it was really hard for me, but I can't save the world. They trying to break you. Yes. You know what? And people are always trying to break my spirit, and people that don't even know me, that envy me, that don't even know me, tries to break my spirit. They come up, try to say a rude comment. They try to do things purposely. Like if I'm in the store, somebody will try to bump me or something. Like, listen, when God has a calling on your life and God's spirit is on you, man, those people, people know it before you know it. I didn't know it at first. And once I started believing and knowing that, okay, I'm one of God's chosen ones, then it was easier for me to navigate my life. Then it was easier for me to take on things. It's easier for me now because I know that it's for a higher calling. You know what I mean? But how I survive in this world is like, I don't get validation from people. I get it from God. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all saying, I don't give a what y'all saying. Not you guys. I love you guys. It's God. You got what I'm saying? God is everything. I go to God for everything. When I'm feeling sad, when people are not treating me right, I don't feel like I get treated right. Never. Even as a young girl, I'm finally putting my childhood in the past, but I never got treated right. Never, bro. That's just not my reality. But I still praise God, and I give the praise to God. Turn flat face and unpredictable. May make a cockeyed face, throw deuces and leave them in the confusion. Listen. I told my friends, sorry guys, if you guys see saggy mom boobs. Ooh, I got to shave. Sorry. You guys, I noticed that my girls just sit up, and after I had my daughter, I don't know what the hell happened. They said, ugh, there was all the way down here. I was like, what the hell? But I refused to get them done. I was going to get them done, but I was like, nah, like you be hearing stories about people dying and stuff. It's not that serious. So yeah. Anyway, I don't want to be in nobody's confusion. You know what I mean? That's why I left my last situation. No offense to him, but I was like, bro, like all this confusion, being a confused person is not fun. I remember somebody met me one time. He was like, you seem dope, but you seem very confused. I felt that was an insult. To me, that was an insult. So I was like, I don't want to be around confusing spirits. I don't want to be confused. I don't. So I don't want to be a part of that. Heart said, amen. Yeah, I just did that. Let it go. You got to let it go, man. Like, and when something's draining, you got to let it go. When something's draining, it's not worth holding on to. I noticed that. I used to try to hold on to people, try to hold on to situations. It's just draining. Even a job. The job I had before this, it was very draining because the supervisor was ridiculous, and I try to hold on as long as I can. A year from working with her. And I was like, yeah, bro, this is not for me. That's the thing about me that I love, though. If something not serving me purpose, I'm not afraid to let go and listen to what God's telling me. And I always know I'm going to get better. That's the thing. When you got God in your life and you know that God shows up, that's how you start building your faith. People always say, oh, I don't have faith. All you need, baby, is a faith of a mustard seed. That's nothing. You see that? That's nothing. You see that? That's your faith you need. Very, very little. Very, very little. And God told me, he showed me in my life, and he told me, I told you guys, God communicates with me in dreams. He was like, I showed you that I'm here. Trust it. Trust it. Trust and know. He's always on time. He's always on time, right? You guys, when I just moved in here, I spent a lot of money moving in here and paying for my other place, okay? Because I moved here when I was already in a lease. So imagine how much money that was. And the other place I moved out of, they were taxing me, bro. Taxing me. So money here, money there. All of a sudden, then I have to pay here. It was a lot of stuff going on. And then when I moved in here, I had got things, but I was like, shit, I need more stuff, right? I'm not the type to ask for people. I don't. I don't like to ask help. I'll get 4 jobs before I ask somebody for help, because I don't like when you ask people for help and they act funny. I'm not, nah. Like, if you gonna act funny, hell no. Like, I'll only ask my grandmothers for stuff. And that's it. But anybody else, I don't, and that's only rare. Like, it has to be bad. So, my uncle was like, I told my grandmother, I was like, hey, I need like some stuff or whatever. She was like, why don't you ask your uncle? And then I was like, I don't want to ask him. She's like, man, we're here to help you, but you be stubborn, right? I'm gonna read the comments, guys. Let me cook for 1 minute. I know I be getting long-winded. So God was like, talk to your uncle. And he was like, what's up? What you need? I was like, hey, I need like some like just Tide Pods, like nothing major. I just need like, something to carry me over, right? So he was like, all right, I'm gonna see what I can do. I got you, right? So like 2 weeks by, I went over there. They live far from me, so I don't go over there as often. But I told myself I'm gonna start going over there more often, right? So then I went over there, because I was in the area. And my uncle, bro, he got me so much stuff. Like, he got me the big ass huge thing, brand new of Tide Pods. He got me another small bag of Tide Pods. He got me, what the hell is it? The beads, whatever that is. I'm old school. I'm new to that. The beads or whatever that to make your stuff smells good or whatever. Your clothes smell good. He got me that. He got soap, everything I wanted. Like, God is always on time. But you gotta allow people want to help you. You gotta allow them to help you. I don't like people to help me. But now this season, I told myself I'm always giving. I'm gonna allow people to, I'm gonna sit back and receive. That was so sweet of him. And I hugged him and everything. I was like, I love you so much. Like, I thought that was a blessing. Hi, BM. It's been a minute. BMB. B. Amelia, you see the press is slander a coach for encouraging another coach after a loss. He was, I don't think I spelled that name. Oh, he want anger and slander. Be Millie be deep. But then I said, amen. What somebody done said? Leave, Kevin. Yeah, y'all, my mod, I want to appreciate my mods. I love y'all. When people have stuff, you guys, I'ma still cook. But I love that the mods, Godfather, what it do? I love that the mods are always on top of it, you guys. Sometimes I don't even be seeing people or seeing the comments because the mods, Amen. Nick said, please pay attention to your dreams. Not all of them, but some God is telling you something. Listen, yes. I used to have very bad nightmares. Really bad nightmares to where I couldn't sleep. Okay? Like, I was terrified to go to sleep. So when I went to school and stuff, I was always falling asleep. I make up look a little bit funny, guys, but just bear with me. It's dark. Hopefully it comes together. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy. There's something that looks a little bit put together. But I used to have very not bad nightmares. I used to fall asleep in class, but that's because I refused to go to sleep. And then I had to pray to God about it because I was like, man, like I feel like something is gonna kill me in my sleep. Like I'm telling you. And I know it was the devil. Because you guys, when you guys are like, when you are really spiritually tapped in with God, you may experience like some super normal stuff. So, but yeah, I started praying, and then God, like, he communicates in dreams. It's crazy, by the way. Like, one of my friends, right? I said, are you pregnant? She said, no. I said, are you sure? She was like, yeah. I was like, I had a dream that, and the dream told me that you're gonna have a daughter, right? And she was like, what? I was like, bro, that's what the dream told me. I don't know. It sounds crazy. She hit me up like a month after that. And was like, remember when you said that like you had a dream about me being pregnant? I'm like, yeah. She was like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what? Because at first I didn't pay attention to my dream, you know. I was like, what? But yeah, not all dreams, but yeah, God will talk to you. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm trying to find the right lipstick. I want to go red, but I don't want to go bright red. Let me see. Help is now transactional, and the worst part is a hidden string or strings attached. No, that's facts. That's why I don't like helping people out. And then like I don't like when you remember that little boy when you know when people like when you help people out and they're like, oh, you remember that time? I'm not that type of person. If I help you, then I won't even mention it. After I help you, I'm not even gonna mention it. I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna say nothing because I it's never transactional. But with some people, it's transactional. But I don't like asking for help. I don't like, I'm not the type of person, I don't like asking for help. I get it on my own. Like I told you, I'm looking for another job. And my grandmother's like, God wants you to be still because he's trying to show you something. I'm like, yeah, but okay, the way this world is though, everything's so expensive. But I thank God that I've been able, he's been, ooh, I gotta shave that mustache. He's been providing and he's been showing up. So I'm grateful about that. Hi, cowboy. Your makeup is fine. Thanks. I can't really see. I'm just doing it. Oh, hold on, guys. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Let me turn the light. Hold on, guys. My brother has to help me put this thing on. I think it says in the Bible that you give your all and expect nothing in return. A principle I live by. That's exactly, and that's what people should live by. You feel me? But a lot of people don't live by that. And a lot of people will take. But I'm not gonna allow this wicked world to stop me from being a good person. I'm not. And I noticed and I pray, like, you guys, I've been like in a slump a little bit, but this is the thing. When I'm in a funky mood, right? Just because I'm in a funky mood, I'm still grateful. I still thank God for everything, right? So I'm not the type of person that turns my back on God. I got lost from God a few times, but I'm never the type of person that turns my back on God. I'm not gonna do that. So even when I'm in like bad times, I'm still like I may be having a bad time, but I'm not like I'm still positive. I'm still thanking God regardless. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, you know, some people poor me, can't sleep, can't eat. There was a point in time where I did used to get like that. But it's like, man, God has showed me, I don't care what nobody says, God has showed up for me. And even when in my hardest days, that's when last year, you guys, I had some powerful prayers that really broke me through. And I had some days where I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I can't. Because when you're a strong person like me, sometimes people don't check up on you like that. They just assume that you're, like with me, people assume that I'm all right. That's what makes me mad. Like, even when I have an off day, people like that I know, they make it a huge deal. Like, my dude, I gotta tell people, I'm human. I can have an off day. Like, yeah, I'm like strong and mentally strong and I got it. But bro, I'm not always happy all the time. I'm not like I'm human. Y'all should give me the space to the space to have days. God damn. Damn. And I'm getting frustrated just thinking about it because I'm like, bro, like I said, like I'm human, man. Let me have a moment. Shit. All right, God, I'm gonna stop cussing. Like, God dang. But nobody be checking up on the strong people, and people don't be checking up on me, you know. But it's like God told me, He was like, "Don't worry about it. I check up on you. I see about you." You know, like I used to look to people too much. I used to look to people too much in my life. And when I was sad, I used to try to think that my friends and my family members were going to bring me joy and bring me out of sadness. No, no, only I can do that with the help of God. That's it. Only I can do that with the help of God. That's it. And God told me all the time, He's like, stop leaning on people, bro. Because I was always disappointed. So when people don't follow through or people act funny or people don't treat me how I think they should treat me, I just say, okay, God, this is how I'm feeling. I talk to God about all my feelings, even situations that like I don't feel, that bothers me or anything. I take it in prayer, bro. And I try to, no matter what I go through, I find positive about it. Like when somebody's rude, the first thing I want to do is like grab them, but you can't do that. But I'd be like, okay, like maybe they have I just change my way of thinking and always make things positive because like I'm a type of person like I know that if I go there, the person that is doing something to me, they're in trouble. And I know that. Like I may be small and stuff, but like I'm like, you know how you be seeing little people or like little man and stuff like that? People be like, bro, don't mess with that person. There's this little dude, he died, but he was from the neighborhood. He was like, oh my gosh, like 4 foot tall. But everybody was scared of him. And he was a gangbanger, but everybody was scared of him. And I'm like, I was like, why is everybody scared of him? You know what I mean? And I didn't get it at first. And then I started seeing how he was moving. I was like, ooh. People are like, I was like, that little bitty dude there, like, bro, don't let him being little fool you, bro. Everybody was terrified. So the little ones, bro, the ones that you think are really nice, the ones that always act nice, those are the ones you gotta, that's why when people like do things to me, I'm not worried about them. I'm like, they just don't know that I'm not a pushover like that. Like I'm not the type. Let me see. What's up? Hi, Miles. I have a brother named Miles, and he spells his name like the same exact way. Sending love. I'm subbing. Spark. You guys, if you guys like the vibe, if y'all like what I'm putting out, if y'all like the energy, I'm not gonna stop y'all. Subscribe. I'm never gonna stop y'all. I need a shower. Last night, you guys, I know this sounds gross, but I was so tired. After I left my mom's and I ate, I was so gassed out, I fell asleep. And I was like, wait. Usually I can never fall asleep like when I need a shower, but last night I was that tired. Bro. Why y'all laughing? What'd I say? What I say? And you know what? Some people, they don't like confrontation. They don't speak up. And I feel sorry for people like that. I feel sorry for people that, they were not taught how to use their voice, and they were taught to just let people be people and let people do whatever. And I feel sorry for people like that. And there are some days where I don't want to tell people something. I don't like hurting people's feelings. That's the thing. I don't like hurting people's feelings. But I feel like sometimes people don't give a damn if they hurt mine. Okay, whatever. Y'all can do me however, but I don't like hurting people's feelings. I don't. And that's because I've got my feelings hurt so many times and I know how it feels. So when I say things or I communicate with people, it's always like nothing but love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Sometimes when I don't do my makeup, I'll be forgetting like what I did, what to do. You guys, I have lashes that I always wear all the time. Let me show you guys. These are only like $8 off of Amazon. Ooh, where'd my other pair go? These are only $8 off of Amazon. And I wear these like all the time. But only like if I go out or if I'm really trying to look like, look like something, you know what I mean? I put these on. But on the day to day, like I don't really be caring about that. Hi, greetings to you all from Africa. That's what's up, man. South Africa. Ooh. I'm gonna try the food out there. I want to go different places and try foods. I'll try anything. I'll eat anything. That's why I always wanted to go on Fear Factor. I submitted. I submitted my little application on Fear Factor. I don't know what happened, if they got rid of it or what, but that smells so good. I don't even know if I put enough on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got it in the eyes. I don't like hurt little kids' feelings, but adults is different. All the way. What's up? Hey, what's up to everybody that's new in here? I see a lot of new people in here. Lots of new people in here. Yeah, you guys, this world is like something different. And I see that a lot of people in the world, a lot of people complain and, and a lot of people are invested in like celebrities and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I do have some celebrities that I like, but you can't get, I was listening to The Breakfast Club and this dude was on there. He was like, hey, like, talking about, he was saying, heart, thank you. He was just saying how like, you really gotta focus on yourself and stop focusing on other people. And a lot of people are jealous of other people. And them being jealous is stopping them because it's allowing them not to focus on their goals and do what they want. And they're so invested in everybody else, they're not trying to follow their goals. Sorry guys if you guys see all this glitter. It's just hair products. I be putting a lot. A lot of people are not focusing on themselves. And they're focusing on other people, which causes them to fall behind. And so that's what I noticed. Like, that's why I don't really get on Instagram, Facebook like that. I rarely even get on it. And rarely even get on it. But that's for the best. And I noticed that once I stopped getting on social media, I noticed that I started being really productive in my own life. And I noticed that a lot of things started happening for me. So that's what I had learned. And I started to, it allowed me to be happy for other people because I noticed that like good things started happening for me. You got to be happy for other people for God to bless you. But you got a lot of people like, I think it's annoying when people complain, but they don't do shit to make their life better. That's another frustrating thing. They're complaining about this and that. Excuse me, when I have people come to me and talk to me about like their dreams or their life and stuff like that, I always listen, right? What I listen to is first I'm like, okay, did they say anything about what they're doing to make their life better? That's the first thing, right? So I hear people always say, blame other people, right? Because I am a nice black dude. What? But then I say, yep, 100. It's like, damn, I can't stand when I be like, I gotta start reading the comments because I be like going, bro, and then I see one thing that doesn't have nothing to do with it, and then it throws me off. I don't know why y'all be doing that to me. I'm like, why y'all be doing that to me? I lost my train of thought. If whoever was listening, what was I saying? Whoever was listening, tell me what was I saying so I can get back on track. Whoever was listening. If anybody was listening. What does that mean? Damn, you look type valid? What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that a good thing? What does that mean? If anybody can tell me what that means. You guys, this is the makeup for today. Nothing fancy. I just wanted to look like something, feel like something. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff on Shein. Nick had gave me the idea to do like a U-Haul. So I got ordered, Nick, I don't know if you're on here, but I'm gonna do a U-Haul. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff because I like to like, even though makeup is done and everything, I like to I want to be able to throw on a set. I don't like to have to put things together. I'm too lazy for that. I'll be honest. I'm too. I saw a black dude eating eating a pear? Huh. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everybody saying that I'm pretty. Thank you guys. Um, yeah, like so I like lounge sets. So I went on Shein, however you pronounce it. I went on there and I tried to find a whole bunch of lounge sets. Because you guys, I noticed like before I used to love like putting things together, putting outfits together. Now that I'm older, like I don't be in the mood for that. Even if I'm going somewhere fancy, I just like something simple and cute. Like that's it. I love the dark browns. I love the browns. I love black. Like something simple. So I order a whole bunch of stuff. I ordered a whole bunch of things that I can just throw on and just be chilling. And then if I see like a sexy outfit, I seen a lot of sexy outfits. If I see like a sexy outfit or something, like that I can wear like out to the club or something like that, then I'll grab that. I'm actually gonna do that today since I'm done with work and everything. You guys, I noticed that you guys see my little stomach. I've been losing like a lot of weight. I've been losing like a lot of weight, and I don't know if you guys can see, like yeah, and I. Sorry guys. My daughter, she is so sensitive. I was like, "What's up?" Like I forgot that she's a little girl. I got to watch my tone. I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "Dang, I'm just calling you." I'm like, "Sorry." Let me see. Uh, you say you're going to start buying yourself fancy clothes. Ooh, that's harsh. Why would he say that in the chat? That yeah. Yeah, you guys, I noticed that it's like uh the trolls come around this time. Congrats on running. Hi D, how are you? Yeah, guys, like I noticed I was like you can look good, by wearing something simple but just jazzing it up. And I'm like some days I be like looking a mess. Some days I be looking a mess. You guys, I got a humidifier. I gotta plug this baby up every night because of my allergies are so bad out here. You're doing good? Good. How did the service and everything go? I'm blessed though, like through everything, like I'm always like God is good. I'm blessed. Like I don't have nothing to complain about. If I complain, I always think about other people that like I'm not as fortunate. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like I be complaining about things in my life and I be looking at other people's situation. I'm like, damn, like I have everything to be grateful for. It was good and peaceful. Oh, great. How about the fam? How did everything go with the fam? Everything went smooth? Went smooth? I had took a picture. I thought it was weird. People used to take pictures of people that died. Like my dad did that. When one of my uncles died, my dad took a picture. I'm like, dude, why is he doing that? But then I ended up taking pictures of him, but I can't find the pictures. I took pictures of him, and the reason why I took pictures and I had my aunt take pictures, but I lost the pictures. But the reason why I took pictures of him because when my dad was sick, he looked really bad. Like he looked like he was sick. But then you guys, when they say that, like when you die, like you can look at the person and tell they're at peace, and you can tell when their soul went to heaven. I'm pretty sure you saw that D with your dad, you could tell. And I was like, this fool looks fly. And my dad was always wearing like expensive stuff. Like we went to a store, I was like, you really, dad, gotta spend this much money? And he looked like beautiful. Like after seeing him, I was like, he's most definitely with God. D, they're having their own private ceremony for our pops. Me and my other 3 siblings aren't invited. Why? Do you guys have different moms? 3 miles is good. Yeah, 3 miles. What happened, Nick? Didn't you say you be running miles? Didn't you say you pick cardio over lifting weights? Did you run your miles today? Did you? Did you, Nick? Did you run your miles today? Unfortunately, when people die, people be acting strange. But as long as you and your siblings, had a great ceremony and everything went smooth, that's the only thing that matters. You know, y'all can't control how other people act, how other people feel. All I do, you guys, I know I talk about God a lot, but like when people act up, I don't take care of it, which I used to. I allow God to take care of it. Like if people act rude and stuff, I just pray for them. Honestly, don't wish hate. Don't wish hate, because when you wish hate, that comes back on you. So yeah. Me and my other siblings have the same mom. Our younger sisters had a different mom. Oh, okay, gotcha. As long as everything went smoothly, that's the thing. When people die, you can't talk people from. Not everybody's gonna be happy. Not everybody's gonna like how the service goes. Not everybody's gonna like how it's planned. That's how it usually is. You have to tell my hair is all sticking up. I usually run 3 miles a day. It takes me 1 hour. 1 hour to run 3 miles? 1 hour to run 3 miles? 1 hour to is my math just not mathing or what? That sounds like a long time to finish 3 miles. I finished. I'm trying to think. 1 mile. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make it make sense. 1 mile takes me. That got me thinking. I don't want to say something like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because I know when I do 1 mile, bro, I knock that out in like 4 minutes. It's just depending on the day. You said 10 minutes? 1 mile? 1 mile is 10 minutes? Okay, that sounds about right. 4 miles? Maybe I'm tripping. My brain, you guys, like, I feel like I be all over the place, and it's because I be having so much stuff going on in my head. So sometimes when I come on here, I just be talking, but I be like all over the place. So I've been journaling a lot because I just have so many thoughts, so many ideas, and I be having to like get it out. So, oh, you usually run 4 miles. I don't know, bro. Maybe my math is not mathing. Because I be doing, I used to do 1 or 2 miles. But the thing is that this is what crazy. Like, I'm like a freaking beast when it comes, like, I don't know what it is when it comes to sports. Like, when I like play any type of sport, people be like, are you a boy? Because I like, and when it comes to running and shit, like, I don't even think. I just do it. Weights, I just do it. Anything, I just, like, I do it. And I love like working out with my homeboys because like, but they be irritating me, right? Because if I don't do something, they be like, and I'm like, all right, bro, me knock these little, you know what I'm saying, these little push-ups out. They're like, yeah, don't act like that. Dips, I be like, I got one of my best friends, he be tweaking, boy. He's like, all right, so we're gonna warm up, right? Warm up, that's a mile. We're gonna do some weights, and we're gonna hit another mile. Then after the mile, we're gonna hit weights. Then after that mile, we're gonna jump on the elliptical. And then after the elliptical, I said, no. Cut that shit in half. We're gonna do 1/2 today, and then the other half tomorrow. Do you want something? I don't know what you want. And then we did a cycling class. And I told her, boy, the cycling class, right? I said, bro, when you set up your bike, do not put it on hard, right? I said, put it on like 3 or 4 because, you know what I mean? We gonna be in here for like a good hour, over an hour, right? So he was like, man, I ain't listening to nothing. Which I said, bro, I'm telling you, like, cause you guys, I used to go to spin class all the time. I'm like, bro, don't do that. Cause I did that shit. Put it on hard. I was like, don't do that, right? So we was in the class. He was drenched in sweat. He was like, God damn, I can't make this move, right? I said, I tried. You guys, he was struggling. It was so hard. I said, I told you, you don't want to listen. You a little muscle man, bro. You a muscle man. Not a little, you know. But I was like, you a muscle man, bro. You don't want to listen to your girl. I was like, bro, don't do that. 15 miles a week, sometimes I write it down. 15. No, you capping. How you go from 4 to 15? Oh, oh, wait, you said a day, right? Let me see. You said a day? I think you said 3 miles a day. Did you say that? You run like 3 miles a day? Is that what you said? Yeah, okay. So that adds up. That adds up. Cardio for me all day, every day. I love quick feet. Like, where did you disappear to? Plant. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Plant said I'm running 4 miles at a 7:53 pace. Ooh, so you like you run on a daily though. But Cowboy, you have a lot of land, so you probably can just like adventure and run everywhere. Like, are you really tracking, Cowboy? I would love to just run out like on land between 31 and 32 minutes. Woo. ATM Tim. It's been a minute. 2 miles a day is what I'm striving for. Shit. That's in his week, 15 miles. I ain't doing it. You know what's so crazy though? When I get on there, right? When I run, my body, I be running. My body is like, I look up and I'm like, oh shit, I've been running for like 15 minutes. Let's go, right? I look, I'm like, oh, I've been running for 20 minutes. Let's go, right? I look, I'm like, oh, I've been running for 30 minutes. Let's go. And I look, I'm like, let's up it. And I go, but because I be so lazy, I be getting on there for 10 minutes. That's it. Sometimes 5. So I was like, I noticed when I was like not cheating myself in the gym, I wasn't really seeing gains. So I was like, let me get serious, let me get serious. I write it down, got you. Some days I do 3 laps all week, and some weeks I might do 4 laps. I don't know how y'all like running. I'll do it, but I don't like running. I don't like running. Ugh. I'm just gonna hide that. That's weird. Y'all saying some weird stuff in here. That's the thing about some of y'all men. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you meet a high valued woman, y'all be coming like y'all don't know how to speak to women. Like, some women think all that righteous stuff y'all be saying is attractive. I find it distasteful. Like, I don't think none of that is polite. And it doesn't turn me on. It doesn't do anything with me, to me, whatever you want to say it. Like, it's weird. Okay, stud and Quinadarius? What your mama name you, bro? Quinadarius. What in the... Maybe I'm saying it wrong. You know what? That's the thing, you guys. There are people who are always coming in here saying negative things, but like, you're here, you're watching me. So I thank God for y'all. I thank God for y'all comments. I thank God for y'all engagement. I thank God for everything y'all saying. I thank God that you guys see me. I thank God that you guys are acknowledging me, despite of if the comments are bad or not. Thank God for tuning in. I appreciate that. Thank you. He said, butcher my shit. Okay, so how do you say it? Is it just Darius? How do you say it? Bro, you got Quinadarius. You said butchering your shit. So how do you say it? Tell me, spell it out to me, because obviously I'm not that bright enough in your eyes to say it right. So how do you say it? Guanactarius. Anyway, Carbo, what you laughing at? Shit, I be looking at some of y'all dudes pictures. Y'all N-words be looking low vibrational. Like you will make a woman pay for your house, your car. Ooh, y'all look low vibrational. Honey, the devil is a lie. A lot of y'all men be looking low vibrational. Honey, not for me, boo boo. I don't know why some of the women be accepting y'all bullshit, because like, well, a woman like me, hell no. I'd be like, don't even call my phone. Click. That's why I be telling my friends, pick up, tell him this. This is what you tell him. I don't got that tolerance. What y'all laughing at? Zero chill. Nigga, she talking about y'all niggas, y'all ninjas. Yeah. Oh, let me watch my language. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, uh-uh. Mm-mm. Like, that's why you guys, when I'm out in public, I be looking mean on purpose because I don't want nobody's messed up son coming to me. I be like, or somebody try to come, I try to act like I'm doing something on my phone. Like, don't bother me, bro. Don't bother me. She don't want no YN. No, I don't. I don't. I really don't. Mm-mm. No, I don't want that. That's YNs used to be fun until they weren't fun anymore. I don't want no YNs. And I don't know why YNs be drawn to me, bro. It's crazy. Nah, you guys have standards for yourself, bro. Don't tolerate nobody talking to you disrespectful. And I noticed that a lot of people don't know how to be positive and don't know how to communicate. That's what I learned, right? Because like even in school, like there will be a lot of boys that like will say bad things. Like I'll be walking in like, your hair looks a mess, right? They will say stuff like that. And I'm like, and I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, okay, they must mean that my hair looks nice because my hair, I used to go to the beauty salon every week and homeboy used to give me the bust down. So I noticed that like when it comes to a lot of people that are different, a lot of people are not gonna learn how to approach y'all. You know what I mean? And to the women, a lot of people are not gonna know how to approach you. A lot of people, when you are different, they're not gonna know what to say. That's what I learned. A lot of people are not gonna know like what to say. But every time I be talking to people, I'm still always nice to people. You guys, like I said, like when God is good in your life, you spread good energy, good things come back to you. Always. Somebody could be cussing me out. But all right, well, I hope you have a blessed day. And I mean that. I mean that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like I always pray when I went through situations, I always pray to God to give me the heart of a lion, to be able to endure hard times, to be able to endure people's comments, to be able to endure people that got a problem with me and don't even know me. I notice a lot of people don't like me until they get to know me. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing they say, I thought you were stuck up. Bro, just stop judging people by the way that they look. Like, what the hell? I be seeing people and I don't be wanting to say nothing. I'm like, that person don't look like they too friendly. And then they start talking, I'm like, oh, see? They'll be judging people. What's a YN? A YN is a person that is young and wild out. Like be wilding out. Finding people, you know what I'm saying? Like no filter, probably game banging, just wild out there, baby mamas, and just a wild, young, free, young dude. That's what a YN is. It's a Y. Look it up, because I don't want to say it. Y'all know people be taking people's channels down and all that stuff. Yeah. Rolling Loud? Nah, who's on it? Honestly, they've been having a lot of shows, and all the shows, everybody they be having on there. That's what I love. Like they be really getting the people out. They be getting the people out because they be really like these shows. They've been really putting the shows together. But I'm trying to debate. I know Cardi B's coming out here. My mom's going to that concert. I don't think I'm going to that concert. There's a comedian I want to see. There's Clarissa Shields. She's fighting next month. I really wanna go to that. So I'm trying to debate, guys, because I'll be traveling by myself. And I heard that Detroit is really dangerous. But I really want to do like a turnaround trip. So I'm like, and I really, really, really want to go to that fight. I want to go to that fight so bad. It's a young, ignorant person. Thank you, Heart. Yes, there we go. Thank you for that. Don's gonna be there. So I put on to the after party, cause we love to get naughty. And so I pull up to the after party, Oh, he goes hard. Oh, what? Oh God. I've been to Detroit. Is it bad out there? Yeah, Pete, the lineup. He's the headliner. He's a headliner? I've never been to a Rolling Loud before. It's a lot of people though. You guys, I told myself I was only gonna be in here for 30 minutes and I went way past that. Who's here? Who's here? I see there's 10 people. You guys, thank you so much for 21 likes. I love that. Thank you guys so much. If you guys like the vibe, please subscribe. I apologize to my mods, you guys. I noticed like when I come on here earlier, it's a lot of trolls. I don't know why. But when I come on here at 7 at night, it's less trolls. You know what I mean? I noticed that. I don't know. Something about the daytime. Y'all trolls be coming out in the daytime. Me? Did you find you said you were shopping online? Like your hair and lips, thank you. Yeah, I always do the same lipstick. I was like, let me do something different today. I didn't shower, you guys. I fell asleep last night and yeah, I fell asleep last night and I didn't shower, and that's not like me. Usually like I be like, I don't know if y'all, I get like the twitches and stuff. So yeah, I'm a shower. But thank you so much, Kevin. I love that. Neek, yeah, so fun. Did you find something? I've been trying to find lamps, right? And I was on OfferUp, and a lot of people were selling lamps. But I was looking on Amazon. I'm like, God damn, I can get 2 brand new lights for like $40 on Amazon. So why am I buying it from somebody else? Unless they selling it for like $10, but I'm like, I need to go get me some soap though. Some soap. I sure did. Ooh, I want to know what it looks like. I want to know what it looks like. On Ashley? Ooh, was it affordable? Sometimes they stuff be costing a lot on there. Sometimes they stuff be costing a lot on there. Are my teeth so white? Thank you. I'm glad that you're saying that, because usually after I drink coffee, they look nasty. Like the Grinch. Y'all seen the Grinch that stole Christmas? So I'm glad that they look really white. Y'all want to know how I get them white? Y'all not gonna believe me. This right here, baby. This right here, baby. A lot of people think you gotta spend a lot of money and all that stuff. No, I just put a little bit of this in my mouth and I put on my toothbrush and brush. And yeah, this is what keeps them white. And then a lot of people, if you be getting like gum disease, like this prevents gum disease. Cause I used to always get gum disease. I'm like, what the hell? And they're like, well, you gotta floss. So I floss every day, all the time. And then I noticed that I haven't had gum disease since I've been doing this. And this is something simple, you guys. It's not going like paying $100 to get them white over, white. A lot of people do that. That's cool. But like, I'm like, bro, I don't like to spend money like that. Yeah, affordable, 500. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I thought you were gonna say something crazy. That's nice. I like that. Why do you do that? I have that on your toothbrush. I got it. I will do that tonight. Yeah, so I was looking and they say that it's not good to like use like whitener or anything like that. They said that's the best way to do it. And it helps whiten your teeth. And it helps like your gums and stuff like that, and stops you from getting gum disease. I put it on my toothbrush, but I like to just like squirt a little bit in my mouth and then brush, because I want to make sure that I have a good amount. But like, you guys, when it comes to like, I'm like bougie ghetto, right? Like I like nice things. I like things to be nice, but I'm always budgeting, right? Anything I buy or anything I want to do, I try to find like the best way to do it, but the cheapest way, right? Cause like, I don't mind blowing money, but like I be wanting to like save and just be reasonable. Like a lot of people just be blowing money. Like I see people be going to like restaurants and spending like $600 on a restaurant, bro. I don't even eat that much. And if it's just me and 2 people, that's crazy. If I'm paying for my family or something like that, then cool. But other than that, like I'm like, I can live nice, live reasonable without stressing. I don't like the stress. You got what I'm saying? I don't like the stress, and I don't like to live above my needs. A lot of people live like that. Just got finishing some turkey. That sounds good. I might do that. Saving is not ghetto. No, I'm just saying like, no, saving's not ghetto, but I'm saying like, I'm a little bit ghetto. Like, what? But, ooh, my little eyes. Yeah, no, saving's not ghetto. Same here, affordable hacks. Exactly. Exactly. Like my friends be telling me stuff, and I'd be like, why do you spend that much? Or like how like one of my friends told me that how much she spent on like a what was it? A maid, right? I'm like, what? I was like, bro, that's like I clean my own house, but I may have a maid coming here every so often. But it's like you can find affordable a maid. When she told me that, I was like, that's crazy, bro. Why would someone cheat on you? You are so beautiful. Thank you. I mean, I don't know how to take that because like I've cheated on people, so but I appreciate that. Not saying let me not that was a bad response. But I'm just saying, people make mistakes. That's all I'm basically saying. Yeah, I appreciate that. But it's not all about being beautiful. Y'all know that, right? A maid. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a maid. And I was like, honey, that's way too much. And her people were just letting her. I'm like, you got money, that's cool. But just because you got it, like, that don't mean you got to spend it like crazy. Right? I tell myself, I want to, make a lot of money to where, like, it just helps me be able to deal with my personal life easier. That's it. Like, nothing crazy. I'm still going to live the same, you know? Heart, that's what's up. I mean, but I'm not, I'm not on that right now. But I mean, that's what's up. You are a city because you are from the city because that's wild. What's wild? What you mean? What you mean? That's a kid in here. Y'all little kids be man. Y'all little kids. Y'all parents need to take y'all phone. Y'all parents need to take y'all phone, bro. Right, parents need to take y'all phone. Yeah, you didn't tell me banana, but I'm glad you're back. I figured, but I love that you always come back. You guys, thank you so much for 21 likes. I'm grateful. I'm telling you, like I am like completely grateful, and I'm glad I got on here too. I'm gonna be on here again tonight, you guys, at 7. May even come on here earlier than 7, so that way I can like be on here longer. So yeah, I'll be back on here though. OP, I don't want to mess up your name. Thoughts on white men? I mean, white men are cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have nothing against white men. White men are cool. Well, black and white. I mean, a majority of the guys that I have dated were black and white. Yeah, black and white, black and Hispanic. Mixed, what I call it. White men are cool. I know a lot of people like a lot of like African Americans. They don't believe in like dating out of their race. I don't know if that's why you're asking me, but I'm just like, I mean, you don't know what God has for you. I'll leave it at that. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you so much. Heart. Oh, that's what's up. I have my unlimited pass. It's active March. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, I didn't mean with black. I mean you are a. You said I'm a. You said I'm a black woman. Is that what you're saying? Thank you so much for that. I don't. Thank you so much for that. You guys, I love that y'all been giving me love because I have not been wanting to do this YouTube thing. I've been wanting to hang it up low key, like 5% of me, but then the other percent of me is like, bro, you better keep that shit going. So, but I love that y'all rock with me. I love that for real. You know what I mean? I love that y'all rock with me. Sometimes I be like, I've been under like so much stress. I'm in like autopilot sometimes. Like I be coming under you guys. I don't I don't want to come off like I'm complaining, but I just gotta be transparent with you all. And there's been like just a lot of different things going on, and I'm showing up in the midst of it. So if y'all ever see me not seeming right, y'all ever see me kind of like I'm like looking in the clouds or anything like that, like just know that like I be going through it, but I'm gonna show up for y'all. I'm gonna show up for y'all. You know, because I know what it feels like to not have people show up for you. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show up for y'all for real. No matter, I told myself, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter what I'm going through, I'm gonna nudge and push myself to come on here. Yeah, it's time to go. Right now? Is it? Yeah. Are you talking about off here? Love you guys. Most white guys love to envy black men. That's your opinion? All the white guys I see are admire black dudes. I always see all my white friends and stuff. They're always admiring. I never seen that part. You said that's a fact? I haven't seen it, bro. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Neek, what you saying? It's time to go? We've been on here for a long time, you guys. We've been on for a long time. I need a shower because, bro, I'm probably like must stay. Am I? I don't smell anything, but I need a shower and throw on something. It's in history. Bro, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, Cowboy. I know history and all that stuff. I understand that. PGA, what's up, PGA? PGA said, I agree with Cowboy. I understand the history, and I'm not ever gonna erase our history. I just want to tell y'all that now. But I've never personally experienced that, which I'm glad I haven't. But I know what y'all saying. PGA was like, yeah, I agree with Buddy, boy. I agree with Buddy. I'm sending this to Banana. Y'all, I'm gonna keep my nails done. They're really natural. I'm gonna let these grow out and keep getting them done, but let them grow out. I love the way my hands look. I be wanting to look dainty. We can't be biased. I've met cool white ladies. Yeah, I mean, I've met a lot of cool people. I don't even know what you're saying, homie Flamingo. Thank you, Banana. I don't know what homeboy's saying. I know what homeboy's saying. Hey, would you guys be able to check in with me later? Like around, like, I don't know what time I'm gonna come on here. Thank you so much for having Lab Banana. I'm sorry. I don't know what homeboy's on. Would y'all be able to come back on here? I'm gonna come back on here again today. Would y'all be able to rock with me? Can we switch apps? I don't have any. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me tell you something. Like, I have to work hard to get my abs back. I'll step back. Oh my God. Because I had gained weight, right? And I was not eating right or nothing. My stomach was like out. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It was like out big. Like, I was always bloated. And I was like, yeah, I need to do something. Because I wasn't eating right. I wasn't taking care of my body. So I'm glad it took a minute for me to get back. I've been working hard, you guys, ever since the beginning of when did I start back? The beginning of 2025 is when I got back serious. And I'm glad. It took almost over a year for me to finally see results. I was like, bro, this shit is stupid. When you get older, it's like your body like changes, bro. My knees be going out. Let me see. Yeah, I should be on. Neek, Banana said I should be on. Okay, Neek said yes. All right. I agree, Cowboy. We can speak more about that on the next live too if you want to get into that. That's a whole nother topic. That's why I'm not trying to say much, because that's a whole nother topic. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to really discuss that. So all right, you guys, I'm gonna brainstorm on what we're gonna talk about later. I'm about to shower right now. So I love you guys. Can you guys please throw hearts? I see heart already. Threw hearts in there. Can you guys you got 2 channels? You got 2 channels? Can you guys throw hearts in the chat? Thank you, Banana. Thank you, Heart. Can you guys throw hearts in the chat? Thank you, D. Oh, D was still here. What? Thank you, Neek. Thank you, guys. So I will be back on later. I love you guys. I'm a shower and stuff like that. I kind of want more coffee, but I be drinking too much coffee. So I love you guys. I'm going to be back on here later. Ooh, I need to run though. Y'all talk about running. I'm gonna run though before I come in here. So I love you guys. Have a blessed day, okay? I'll check in with you guys a little later. Bye.